A national first-class protected species, the man-eating shark was hung high up in the air. Then the woman pressed a switch. The shark slowly descended. Everyone held their breath in tension. Because they were using the shark as bait to attract an even more terrifying creature. Turned out that 20 years ago, scientists extracted ancient dinosaur DNA from an amber fossil. Using gene editing technology, they combined modern animal genes and successfully incubated it to attract more tourists. The scientists bred more varieties of dinosaurs. One day, the boss came to inspect the work. The manager, Anna, showed him the latest brutal dinosaurs. But as soon as they entered the lab, they were greeted with a terrifying sight. The airtight tempered glass had cracks in it. When the boss locked eyes with the brutal dinosaurs, he immediately sensed something was wrong. He told Anna to call in the dragon trainer, Wu Haijun, to assess whether the park's security measures were up to standard. At that moment, one of the staff accidentally fell into the raptor enclosure. As expected, these raptors were carnivores. The moment they saw a live human fall in, they immediately focused on the worker. Trainer Jack felt the situation was critical. He rushed to open the switch and tried to intervene, but to his surprise, the hungry raptors didn't listen to his commands. Jack, helpless, told the worker to escape first, and he would try to find a solution. In a life or death moment, Jack rolled and managed to escape. The next day, Jack went to test the safety measures in the brutal dinosaur enclosure. No matter how hard Anna knocked on the glass, the brutal dinosaur didn't appear. Not even thermal imaging could find it. At that moment, Jack noticed deep scratch marks on the opposite wall. He suddenly realized that the brutal dinosaur might have escaped. If it did, the entire island would face a bloody massacre. Anna, realizing the danger, immediately contacted headquarters to evacuate the tourists. Meanwhile, headquarters tracked the brutal dinosaur's location using its tracker. They confirmed that it hadn't left the enclosure. Jack, however, felt that things weren't so simple. The scratch marks on the wall might have been set up as a trap by the dinosaur. Just then, headquarters spotted the shadow of the brutal dinosaur on the monitors. Realizing the danger, they quickly warned Jack through the intercom, but it was too late, because just a few minutes of delay, the brutal dinosaur had caught one of the workers. In an instant, they became its meal. Another worker was the first to escape through the door. Just as the door was about to close, Jack also managed to escape, but the steel door couldn't withstand the brutal dinosaur's attack. In a moment of desperation, Jack hid under a car. The brutal dinosaur circled outside the car. Jack held his breath, afraid of making any sound, fearing he might become the creature's next meal. He looked up and saw a staff member breathing heavily.